Hey y'all, welcome back to L&L Honeycomb Homestead. Same day, same day. Yes, it's hot, but not as hot as I thought it was gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off. I'm gonna go ahead and put this straw down in these beds so that way it can be completed all in one day. Different day, but all in one day. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed the videos that I had coming to you, and I hope this is encouraging to you to never give up, to keep on thriving, but rest, okay? Make sure you rest in between so that way you'll have the energy to do what you got to do, okay? So until then, let's get started. So this is what's been finished. Got rained on. So I was able to show you what I was able to get done on that end, but we'll pick up tomorrow and I'll show you what I finished throughout the whole thing tomorrow, hopefully. So until then, we'll pick it back up tomorrow. Hey y'all, welcome back to L&L Honeycomb Homestead. So, as we were out and about today, we ran up on the school in the little town that we're in. Everybody's got their school pride thing going, like to have fundraisers, and it's all for the kids. And I'm gonna turn y'all around so you can see exactly what we're talking about. They be having all kind of barbecues, everything. It's Friday. It's football season. Is it? No, it can't be. I don't know. But anyway, they got a lot of things going on, and there's a lot of stuff going on. But I'm gonna turn you around so you can see what's going on. So I'm gonna zoom y'all in. See these smokers? And it smells good out here. And they be sitting there having all kind of things going on for the kiddos, fundraising. Everybody got their, the banks and everybody, their little sponsors. They be having all kind of things going on out here. People getting plates and walking up out here. Look at these smokers. It smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. I'm gonna pull you back some. But we have all kind of things that's going on around here. I don't know if they're having a tally or drawing or what, but we like to get all that going on, and food and stuff, all kind of things going on. So give me a minute and we'll pick it up. Y'all, look at these birds, y'all. Ooh, it smells so good. Look at this. It's a cool smoker. Look at there. I'm gonna put y'all on back. Yes, look at there, y'all. It's looking good. And they're doing this for the school, y'all. For the football team. I was right the first time. I went and checked it about it. And they're having all this. And they're doing this fundraiser for the Milan football Bulldog team, y'all. And we got a guy over here on the smoker. And he's doing it up. And it smells so good. It smells so good. He's doing a wonderful job. And it looks so good. All right. $8 for half a bird, y'all. And you seen them birds. Ooh, they look so good. Them birds look good. But I got a bird at the house cooking. And I wasn't going to spend no money. But I always do something for the kids regardless. We both do. It's just this right here, I won't be doing anything. But anyway, as you can see, this is what goes down in our little town for the kiddos. They fundraise all the time. And they sell those birds that you seen on that rack. Boy, it was smelling good. I had to get away. But meanwhile, let's get back to the house. Because I got more things to tell you. Y'all, same day, different day. Same video, everything. So it is a lot more prettier outside. It's a lot cooler outside. But I want to take you around, show you what I've done. And as far as the straw, I'm going to have to get some more. Going to have to get some more straw. But I'm going to show you everything that I have done so far. And yeah, but before I do, I want to show you something. They heard my voice. And they are ready to eat. They came from over there and came around the honeycomb to tell me they were hungry. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed them real quick and then we'll start back. Now they have their food and they're happy. It don't take long. I'll be over there to retrieve my eggs after a while. Y'all crazy. So we're gonna do a recap on everything that's been going on as far as in this garden bed over here with the grow bags. Everything is looking good. I thought I had one more cabbage, but I believe I put it over there in the beds. So, but that's okay. I still got my cabbage. But I'm going to show you the growth over here from that rain. Y'all, ain't nothing like having some fresh rainwater. So hold on. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see, and we're going to just walk it through on this side of the garden. Okay, so here is the growth, y'all. Look at there. It just looks funky having one that's missing. I'm going to have to end up taking this grow bag and put something in it because I can't deal. But anyway, so yeah, everything is growing, looking good. Look at this rambunctious one and all that. I am so happy to see the growth. Okay, the growth. And these little things here came off from the pecan tree. And that's one thing that's great about having a tool. You don't have all that stuff inside your grow bags. You're just catching it with that tool. I'm going to knock all that stuff off so that weight won't be too heavy and pull that off the food. But anyway, everything is looking good right there and right here as well too. So I'm going to turn you around so you can see the squash behind me. So as you can see, the squash is growing here. It's looking wonderful. And also in here in this bed, they're looking good. And this one is looking good too. So this is all the butternut squash here, even though I have some more, but this is the butternut squash and that looks wonderful. Really good. Now over to the big garden. Excuse the noise in the background, but let's get going. Okay, so here is the sweet baby melons. After I done pulled all the weeds up out of there, it's looking good. Let me pull this back. Okay, and it's looking good. I was able to put some more straw in here. Able to put some more straw in here with the potatoes, and they're looking good. And then also I have me some cantaloupe right here. They're looking good. And then again, potatoes and more straw in that. Over here, sugar baby melons. They're looking good as well. See, you can actually see it because the weeds are gone. So happy. And then you got your potatoes and then the sugar baby melons again. Everything is looking good over here, and I was able to get all those filled up with the straw and weed free. So everything is looking good all the way down. It's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, it will look good. And all you can do is just smile. Okay, so as we come over here, yeah, I know I was doing all that picking, but you can see the onions. You can see some of the cauliflower that's up through here, some more onion. And I went on and cut the tops off up here because they were really long and it was just weighing over those onions. But you see the difference. And then here we got the kale. And then beside that is the onions. And then the cabbage. And there's one right there. Letting that get to the top. And I put that tool right back over it because, y'all, we got those critters. I haven't had any in the yard, but it's all right to be safe, and that's what I want to do because I am not trying to give it a chance to even come up and mess up anything, any type of bug. But I never had no problems with bug pressure or anything, so that's grateful. But, yeah, everything's looking good over here on this side. I just put the tool back on there, and I put these rocks down to hold it down on that end and on the corners. And these are the tomatoes right here, and I cleaned up all the cinder blocks. And also the eggplant hadn't showed up, but over behind there you can see some growth, and that is the okra. So they're doing pretty good over there in those cinder blocks. In front of that okra you got your green beans, and as you can see, it's just climbing and everything, and they're doing pretty good. It won't be long before I start seeing some beans. And then down below, as I had cleaned behind there, in front of that, I got my tomatoes. And right here as well too. The corn, I got them all good and staked up all the way down. And the tomatoes are in some cages. And then I have to take some of those tomatoes that I got in containers, and I got to put them in the ground as well too. So I still got a lot of food that I got to put out, and I'll be bringing them out and putting them in. But this whole bed, I went back in and put some clean, fresh straw back off in the bed, and all the weeds are cleaned out on there. I'll give you a better view. So let me come back some so you can see. All the way down. It's looking really good. All the way down to the end. Okay? So as we come over to this side, we got all the peppers, and we got all of that going straight down the middle of the bed, all the bell peppers. I put the cages in between every other one. And then over here on this side, here's all the hot peppers all the way down in the cinder blocks. And then over here, I still got my cabbage growing right here. And I just went on and left that marigold plant where it is at. It looks good after I pulled them weeds around there, because I was like, it's kind of funky. I'm going to pull it up. I pulled the weeds out of it. It looks good. They're really thriving. And then the beans, the yellow wax beans, this is also a pepper, hot pepper. But the yellow wax beans, they're looking wonderful. They're full. And I got some beans. Let me show you. See? They're not ready yet, but I got some. They're not quite ready. And then the onions all the way down look good in the cinder blocks as well. And then I got the tomatoes, and they're trying to show a little bit. See? A little tomato here, got some tomatoes there. And these are doing good since I had tied them up on there. They're growing and they're thriving as well too. The sun done came out, y'all. It was nice and cool, but it ain't too hot today. It's gonna be in the 70s. I'll have it above the screen so you can see what the temperature is. But anyway, so all the peas are looking good too. They're standing tall, they're thriving, And yes, we're steady picking and getting these peas off the vine. Got another one right here, and I gotta get some more. There's some more behind there as well. But yeah, and pick you up, put you on, have you hanging on to something. So you won't be out here in these streets trying to figure out where you can climb at. Yeah, so here's the peas, and they look beautiful. And I filled this in as well with some fresh straw. Right on down. And then cleaned out the cinder blocks. Got some marigolds that are going to be coming right here. And I also got some beets growing off in here, if you remember me putting them in. And they're looking good as well. And then on down, everything is looking good. So that's what it looks like. Can't wait. I don't think there's no rain in the forecast, but I can't wait to get that black weed fabric down in the aisles to make it look even better. Okay? All right. And then as we come to the backside, the squash. That winter squash is looking good. Now that I got the weeds out of the tires, everything is looking good. You can actually see the vegetable. Here's some more squash. And then over here, we got the beans. They're looking good. They're starting to flower since I got the weeds out. Now they can thrive. Yeah, I remember what it was looking like. It was real little. Get them weeds out of there. Get them haters out. Remember that? Get them out so that way they can thrive. And over here, the same thing. Got those beans as well. They're growing pretty good too. And then over here, look at that. It's airy, it's flowy, and they're going all the way up to the top. Look at them beans. Just wonderful. It looks so pretty. And this one as well. It's looking really good. Look at there. These beans are going to be just beautiful when they start coming on out. Then the corn. Got all the corn done germinated. They're all going to work together. And it's going to go all the way down to the very end. All that corn. So it looks really good. So I'm going to take you behind me so you can see the other beds, because I sure do need to harvest. Oh, isn't she lovely? Oh my goodness, I'm getting ready to have a squash. Getting ready to have a squash. I'm gonna have to get her and self-pollinate it. Oh, she's so beautiful. Look at that. As you can see, the potatoes over here are looking really good too. I'm gonna have to put some more hay in there, straw, hay, and also over here, they're thriving really good. Yeah, I just keep my fingers crossed. I had a really bad year last year. They were looking so pretty, the potatoes like this over in that bed that I made on the side of the house, just to kind of find that I only was able to get 10 because all the ants destroyed my potatoes. So I got to keep my fingers crossed because I have a lot of potatoes this year, and I'm looking forward to harvesting these potatoes when it's time. And yeah, that really hurt my feelings, y'all. It really hurt my feelings. But I got them in containers this time, and hopefully they'll do good this year. And as we come over here, this is the garlic that my mother gave me. Now, I already told you I got the tops, but I got them in the ground. If you look back on a couple of videos, you'll see those. But they're doing pretty good. And you can smell this garlic, y'all. It's ready out here. I got all kind of smells going on out here. And it keeps the mosquitoes and stuff away. I never had mosquitoes in my backyard. Anything like that. So everything is smelling really good and divine. So I'm going to pull it back so that way you can see and everything. So yeah, this bed, I'm my happy bed. So as you can see, the bell pepper is growing in the center of this grow bag right there. And it didn't make it over here. So that's 2 grow bags that I have, and I'll probably end up putting some, I don't know yet. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna be putting something in those 2 empty grow bags. So yeah, and I'm gonna have a lot of boxes, and I'll probably have them lined up out here too for more food, because I got a lot of stuff that I gotta get out. As you can see, excuse the noise, the neighbor and his motorcycle, but yeah, the grapes are looking great, and they're getting all the good rainwater as well. They are constantly thriving. Lorenzo put a piece of that shirt that I was telling you that we used as a tie, and just loosely tied it so that way it won't be hanging off right here, and kind of pulled it up to this bamboo stick, so that way the tendrils can connect and catch itself on the bamboo and slowly go across. And over here in this box, as y'all know, I planted some watermelon here as well, and they are taking off and looking good too inside this box. So I'll be having some watermelon, and they really growing in there also. And also the trees, the apple trees that I got from Walmart, they're doing really good as well too. Can't wait to get them out there. And Aunt Peggy, the pear tree, she's doing good too. So the trees are doing wonderful. And I'll be I have to get them up out of these pots here soon and put them in these pots, just like Aunt Peggy. I gotta put them in a pot like that. So sorry for the noise. So as you can see right here, I got my honeydew. My honeydew is growing right here. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 honeydew plants right here. And as I go over here, there is some more honeydew. And it's right here, right there, and right there, and right there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And then I also have some over here as well. Gotta get them weeds, but they got some over there. If you can see, it's like sort of around there. And then I got some that are over here as well. You can see it on the backdrop by that bamboo. Yeah, I'm gonna take you to the back because this noise is just too much for me. She is my lavender. Yes. And I'm getting ready to take her over there. She's got this whole patio smelling so divine. I wish y'all had some smell-o-vision so you could smell it. But here's the lavender. It smells so good. So good. Lavender. So as you can see, I got tomatoes and all that stuff coming up out of these containers. I have some more tomatoes in here that haven't made it that tall yet, but they're halfway up. I'm gonna have to start taking all this stuff out. Peppers, all kind of stuff. I still got all this stuff in containers that I gotta take out. So there's a lot of food, and some of them can fit in them beds, but I have some boxes that I'm getting ready to fill up and put this stuff in after I finish this yard. So I'm going to take you back over there because there's 2 beds that I'm lacking. 2. Before I do go, y'all, look at these strawberries. Look at the strawberries. It's time for me to get some of them too. Ooh, that'll make a good salad. Okay. So anyway, y'all remember from the very first when I said I was going to get started cleaning out these beds. As you can see, I did do some cleaning. But I was like, I'm going to use this and be this. This is going to be the last bed I do. The last bed. Because it's so tedious. Y'all, so tedious. And as I'm cleaning out these beds, I'm going to be dropping seeds. I'm going to drop seeds as I'm cleaning the beds. Because if I'm pulling stuff up and I'm thinking it's weeds, or I'm not sure myself, I want to be just steady dropping some more in so that way the bed won't be empty. I have food steady growing. Now, some of the stuff that's... Sorry about that, my camera died. So what I was saying was this right here, I could see the carrots and I could see the beets. But the spinach, that's kind of spaced out. I could see some of those. And I do have some spinach in some containers. So all I have to do is just transplant them back off in here. But I'm going to put some more seeds in so that way it won't look gappy and it won't be looking like it's lost with no food in it. So this bed here will be the last bed I get to, okay? And then as we keep coming over this way, I've been tearing up these strawberries, y'all, but I got one coming back, see? Been tearing them up, tearing them up. But over here, I got my Swiss chard, she's growing, and I gotta clean this bed out too. Gotta clean it out. And then go ahead and get all this cleared out, because my squash and everything, see how them weeds are coming in? I gotta make sure that I get them out of there so that way the squash can thrive. And the chok pak choy and the rosemary can thrive, because as long as there's weeds in there, it's gonna be hard for them to even grow. So I'm gonna make sure I get it all cleaned out. So these are the last 2 beds that I lack, and it's gonna be the last bed that I do. Okay, so when we come back, I will be working on this bed right here. You will see that, and you will also see that. So let's get started. Y'all, so y'all know this bed here, that's why I had it for to be the last bed of the day. I was been working on this thing for 2 hours. 2 hours. So overall, I am completely done because I'm working on that. And when you see the next video, that will be done, everything be in its place, and I'll be working on another project, and that's getting all this food down. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching every little episode that I got on this, getting these weeds out. Yes, I really do appreciate it. And y'all, have yourself a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.